Here we are, sunny spells here at Boucher Field. We are here for our second game of our doubleheader between the Lynx of Lesley University and your Eagles of Husson University. Hello, everybody. Joining you once again, Sam Miller, joined alongside by Xander Cook. Xander, these two teams are very, very even in a lot of ways. What are we going to see from these two teams in this game today?
Defense. It is all about defense in this game. We see the Lesley women's team at a 6-4-1 overall record. And keep in mind, they did place first in the conference last season. We have Husson at a 5-6-1 overall record, including 4-0-1 in the conference this season. These two teams, like you said, match up really evenly, and it should be one intense matchup.
Taking a look at the Lynx, as you mentioned, 6-4-1, 4-1 in their conference. Their team, in terms of goals, is led by Ariana Bunch with 7 on the year. She can make things happen in a very short span of time. She is 58% of shots on goal, 14 points on the year. Going to be somebody to look out for in this game. Now going over to Husson. Them having themselves a very solid year as well. Coming into this game with a 5-6-1 record overall. And the leader of this team in terms of goals starts and ends with Kate Harriman with 14 on the year. She's having herself a fantastic year as well. Coming into this with around 66% with shot on the goal. Scored over 28 points. This should be a very good game as these two teams very much rely on defensive pressure, playing at a very fast pace, and just getting things done in general. So we are in for a treat today.
The wind has somewhat died down from earlier. Earlier we had 20-mile-an-hour winds with gusts up to 40. It looks like it has died down to about 15 with gusts up to 25. So we should be seeing a lot more balls in the air in this matchup.
As we are underway here at Boucher Field, as the Eagles look to control this one. This one batted away by a Lynx defender. Going to be chased down by number 26. That is Megan Buddymeyer, the captain for this Eagles team. The senior from Portsmouth, Rhode Island, is having herself a phenomenal year. Has played over nearly 650 minutes. Has around 1 point, an assist, and 7 shots with 3 shots on goal. Look for her to get involved in more ways than one. As this one handled here by the Eagles. This is Russell controlling it for her team. Lynx get it back right there. Broken up at the plate. A little bit of a collision right there. Weigler trying to get involved. This one booted away. Kept in play by the Eagles. Here comes Aviola having herself a phenomenal year. This is bar there. This one picked up by the Lynx. Aviola intercepting that pass. That's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to stay right here with the Lynx. And as we saw in that last game for the men's team between the Eagles and the Lynx, defense was phenomenal, and it was the crucial BL component in that game. Husson coming away with a 3-2 win. We're going to see how much importance defense holds in this contest as well.
I think it'll be more of the same. Lesley versus Husson, these two teams have always had great matchups. Great defensive matchups nonetheless.
As this will be controlled by the Lynx. So we've got a corner kick opportunity here. That was in across the middle of the field. Picked up by Harriman. Harriman looking to break away here. Has a lot of room to operate. Defender steps up. Harriman bounces that right off her knees. The defender there is number 21, Isabella Dana, the senior from Miami, Florida, getting some action here. Starting off this game. His position will go back to the Lynx. As that one's booted away by Callie Nault for the Eagles. Possession maintains with the Lynx. As the ball thrown there, just sailing out of bounds. Stays here with the Lynx once again. Sacha Porter, the senior from California, getting some action here. To deliver that ball, finding a wide open woman here. A little bit of a collision once again on the left-hand side. That time broken up by Riley Speed for the Lynx, a very capable defender for the Eagles. As the ball keeps bouncing around here, booted up into the air by Nault. But up once again, Aviola trying to get control. The Lynx keep coming away with it. That's Meyer Spatafor looking for a woman right up the field. And going right after it in the goal is Maddie Weigler, having herself a very good year. Has over 27 saves in the goal, which puts her at a very good 56.3% for the Eagles. Expect her to be involved a lot in this matchup. That one booted up to Lambert. Broken up by Spatafor on the play. Lynx get possession back. Now it goes right back to the Eagles. Lambert looking for some action here. Finds Gamelius on the play. Put it up right again by Lindsey Russell. Stays on the Lynx side of the field offensively as the big boot right there by Isabella Dana, the captain for the Lynx, just gets that one right upfield. That one sails right out, goes back to the Eagles. And as we saw in that first game, Xander, a lot of fast-paced action early on.
Yeah, it's something you like to see in these matchups, that fast-paced action. We're seeing the defenses poking the ball free. We're seeing offenses getting those open chances. Should be an exciting battle between these two teams.
So this will be Harriman taking it out for the Eagles. Excuse me, that Harriman with the ball now for the Eagles. That was Madison Higgins taking it out for the Eagles. As Harriman tries to boot that one up and away. Tries to keep control of the ball. That one going right out of bounds. That one will be corralled by Madison Reed, the junior goalkeeper for the Lynx, having herself a very solid year. Has 26 saves with a staggering 83% save percentage in the goal this year. She is having herself one heck of a year for the Lynx, and expect her to be on her A game today. She sends that one downfield. That'll be controlled by the Eagles. A lot of headbutts early on to start out the game. Booted away by the Eagles. Lambert trying to pursue it. There's a woman right in her grill. Keeps it alive. Lambert, some fancy footwork there. Keeping it up and alive. Back over to the Lynx, booted over there. That was Buddy Meyer trying to keep the play alive for her team. Aviola scoops it up. Has the room to break. Boots that one right upfield. And looks like Reed comes out of the goal to save that one once again. We'll see a lot of that from the Lynx. They love to just leave that goalkeeper center and take it out themselves.
And one thing about Husson is offensively, they're going to look to try to find Natalie Aviola. Star player for Husson. She's got tremendous footwork. Expect her to make a couple splash plays in this matchup.
As that one rocketed downfield by number 30, Sacha Porter. But once again, Weigler right there to set things up. And here come the Eagles. This one will be controlled by Nault. She looks for a woman there. Somebody. She gets it right back, tries to boot it upfield. With Gamelius right there. And tripped up on the plate by Anika Nedsta on the play. And it'll stay right here with the Eagles. Nault to inbound the play right here.
This is a perfect opportunity for Husson to make something happen.
That one's sent right into the center of the field. Little scrum for it. Ball pops out to the left-hand side of the field. Controlled by Abby Kalu on the play. Is that one picked up by Gamelius once again. Lambert looking to make some action happen here. Finds Gamelius. Center of the field. There's Aviola. Controlled by Russell. Booted up right to the back of the field as That was Buddy Meyer just sending it back to Weigler just to regain some control of the possession. Boot up the field. Hit right there by Porter. And a good effort there on the defensive play by the Lynx. As one makes her woman miss right there.
Early on, we're seeing this Lesley women's team send multiple defenders after each Husson offensive player. They're not letting them get any breathing room to start this game off, and it's paying off.
Lynx really just keeping that predator mentality, just not letting the Eagles get anywhere with any movement. As Buddy Meyer looks for a win right there, finds one. That one picked off by Lauren Rudolph. Rudolph looking to pursue once again. Aviola right in her hip. She takes that one away, makes her miss. Trying to find a movement upfield. Intercepted there by Porter. Porter striding all the way down the field. Finds a woman once again. This will be Kaylee right there. Blocked away by the Eagles. That one picked up by Rudolph once again. Very active is Rudolph on that side of the ball. That stuff finds Weinzimmer, blocked by the Eagles. Here comes Gamelius tracking down the field. This one's going to be picked up by Madison Reed, and the Lynx will reset once again. That one rocketed downfield by Reed. This one will get picked up by Buddy Meyer. She'll let that one roll all the way down to the goalie, and the Eagles will reset now. Weigler having herself, as we said, a fantastic year in the goal. Just knows when to be at the right spot at the right time. As she looks for Null on the play. Lambert, couple head plays right there. As Lambert gets the ball back off the Rudolph mistake, here comes Aviola. Aviola with a lot of room to operate on the field. Boots that one up. Good reaction play there. 2 times in a row by Isabella Dana to block that attempt. And the Lynx now a little bit of chance to take their time. This is Zoe Kertaz. Get up to Porter. And Porter, once again, will just hand it over to Reed, who will boot that one downfield. Head butted up. I think it was a little bit of a scrum for it. There was Aviola on the play. That one's going to go rolling right down the side of the field. Buddy Meyer with Rudolph in pursuit. And looks like that's going to roll out of bounds and go right back to the Eagles. A lot of hustle plays so far we've been seeing from both these teams, Ender. As we saw in that first game, a lot of defensive intensity to start out.
And we're seeing more of the same here. This Lesley women's team is just clogging up the middle, forcing Husson to try to make plays on the sides of the field. Usually doesn't work.
As that one rocketed downfield by Kalu, trying to find a woman there. No dice on the play. And we'll go back to the Eagles. This will be Madison Higgins inbounding the ball here to a teammate, as that'll be Harriman trying to get the ball back. Porter right there once again. Harriman looking to play on that action there, as Aviola once again tries to get that ball going. Kalu right there. As that one's broken up on the play. It'll be sent right back down to Reed. She'll corral it, slow things down for the Lynx. Which that one to Kalu. Broken up by Lindsay Reed. Sends that one over to Russell. With Rudolph on her hip. There's Lambert. To the cutting Aviola. Trying to set something up for Gamelius. And that one saved once again by Madison Reed. Already a few plays into this game, and Reed has been very active in the goal.
Getting anything past Reed is a tough task for any team that faces her. She's done a tremendous job all season, being in the perfect place at the right time for these saves.
As Aviolas to corral this one past Nesda. Finds a woman up the field. She's got Lambert on her left. Lambert looking to reset. Here's Russell. Rudolph with the block. As the Lynx look to regain possession here. That one booted up the field by Kalu. Looking to come out. Here comes Weigler ready to intercept that play. Rudolph once again tries to find a woman. Weigler comes out once again. And the Eagles now both these teams just turning on the gas pedal and looking to move pretty fast paced as this game progresses. As Nault winds up with it. Has a little bit of room to operate here, trying to find a woman. She finds Lambert with Spatafor in her grill. Spatafor and Lambert going at it on that left-hand side. And looks like that one's going to go back to the Lynx. Defensive intensity is not lacking in this game either. As Ariana Bunch trying to get a foot on that one. Bunch, as we mentioned, the leading scorer in terms of goals for the Lynx. Getting her involved it must be a must-do action for the Lynx in this game. As Spatafor will look to inbound the play. Finds Bunch right there on the sideline. No good there. Lambert's inbound for the Eagles. Here comes Nault. Tries to find a woman. Intercepted by Porter once again. Rocketed that one downfield. Weigler will come out to grab it. She'll corral that one and keep it away. Try to boot that up the sideline to Higgins. Gets that by a Lynx defender. Higgins once again. And she tripped up on the play by Kalu. Eagles will retain possession.
Both these teams showing some intensity to start this matchup.
As we got Riley Speed and Kalu going at it in the corner. Bunch trying to get it past. Looks like that was Eagles defender right there. No dice. It'll go back to the Eagles once again. Player was no on the play. As Aviola tripped under her own feet. Tries to find the woman. She's got it right there. Lambert in the corner. And that's Lindsey Reed trying to corral it for the Eagles. Bounced off Rudolph. It'll stay here with the Eagles. Lambert to inbound. Finds Reed once again. Kicks it out to Buddy Meyer. Nault looks to make a move. Finds Lambert on her left. The interception by Spatafor on the play. She has some room to run. Looking for a woman. Tried to find Livesey on the play. That one pursued by Buddy Meyer. Kick that one over to Weigler, who boots that one up towards Russell. Russell with a heads-up play. Rudolph tries to get it by her. Russell again with a great defense. Here's Lambert. Working it up the sideline. Down booted. It looks he was trying to find Gamelius on the play. Spatafor right there with the defense. And the Lynx will take over.
I'm noticing that whenever you see a Husson player open, they go to make that pass, and then out of nowhere, there's a Lesley defender able to deflect the pass. This team is so quick and so smart on the defensive side of the ball.
Defensive awareness is key in soccer, but for the Lynx, it is their be-all, end-all game plan. They love to just hound you at any given point of the game and make your life a misery on the field. The Eagles very aggressive in their own right as well on defense. We've seen so far in this game, just over 28 minutes left to play here in this first half. And not very many shots on goal for either team, as the defense for both teams has just been spectacular. As the pursuit by Nault on the play, boots that one up, right into the spectator sideline. We'll stay here with the Lynx. Porter to inbound. That one broken up by Speed once again. Porter once again will toss the ball in. Finds Rudolph on the corner. Tries to get past Russell right on her hip. Buddy Meyer taps it up. Pokes that one free. That one corralled by Reed. What a fantastic heads-up play from Lindsey Reed. A little bit too over pursued there for Harriman. As Porter gets the kick up to Bunch. And looks like they called the play dead, that was a big play call right there. Very unlucky for the Lynx, as that would have been a goal for Bunch had that whistle not blown.
Yeah, they called them for offsides.
Very unfortunate play call right there, as that would have resulted in the Lynx breaking the ice first for this game. As Knott will boot this one away. Finds speed up there. It's a crowd for Aviola trying to fight for it. That one tripped up. A little bit too much physical contact right there from Aviola, and the Lynx will regain possession. Porter down the field to kick it away. Porter having herself a very good year as well. 6 for 12 around shots on goal, just a solid 59% on the year. As Lauren Rudolph tried to corral it. Lindsay Reed right there, trying to find Lambert. Spatafor right there to intercept. And here come the Lynx. Here's Bunch. This is the woman you want with the ball if you're trying to get on the board. Bunch tracking it down with no on her hip. Sends that one across the field. And a great reaction play there by Weigler to save the goal for the Eagles.
Great snag right there.
As Speed sends that one up. And that one booted down by Dana once again. It's a little bit too much mustard on that play. Finds Weigler. Weigler finds the ball. And will reset for the Eagles. Weigler, very involved early on in this game. Has come out and has stopped a lot of plays. That reaction play there really saving her team a goal. As Harriman looks to get involved in the play. She boots that one up. Sent back by the Lynx. Here's Porter. Corralling it to Kalu. She's got a couple teammates on her left. We'll see what she likes to do with it. She's got some room to run. Kalu tried to find the cutting Livesey, but a good play there from Buddy Meyer to break things up.
Heads up defensive play right there from Buddy Meyer. These two goalkeepers are going to have their hands tied today. We're going to see a lot of shots on goal. It's only a matter of time before we see one of these teams finally break through and get one in the net.
Megan Buddy Meyer, the captain from Portsmouth, Rhode Island, is having herself a very good year. Has not scored a goal yet this year, but her impact lies far beyond just simply scoring goals. Her presence on the field just makes the Eagles a much more dangerous unit. As we get our first substitution, we have Addie Lesley checking into the game for the Eagles. Checking in for Ebba Gamelius. Lesley coming into this game, just over 530 minutes played in this game, in this season, with 6 goals on the year. Definitely a very big threat on the field. As Rudolph tries to corral the ball for the Lynx. No good there. Possession goes back to the Eagles. And they'll get possession back as Aviola tries to get that one. Brought up by Kalu on the play, headed up by Lambert. 2 headed plays in a row for both teams. Rudolph double teamed by 2 women right there. Over to Russell. Try to find a woman. And look at the speed from Harriman to get back on the play. You saw her turn on the Jets and try to pursue by Dana on the play. Like Kay Harriman with a very, very speedy on the field. Good heads up play as Lesley tries to corral the ball. No good there. Winds back up with Harriman. Looking for a woman. Had speed all the way at the end of the corner there. No dice. Looks like it's going to go back to the Lynx.
This Husson Eagles lineup is full of speed. We got Mackenzie Lambert, Kate Harriman, Natalie Aviola. All 3 of those are fast. Not only are they fast, they have tremendous footwork. And it's the footwork that catches defenders off by surprise. It's that fool me once attitude.
As Spatafor once again gets involved with the play. Aviola trying to pursue that ball. That one kicked away by Nesda. That one pursued by Kalu once again. That's in the play. Spatafor right there. Right place, right time. Rudolph tried to get it back to her. Lesley tried to interfere on the play. And that was Weinsheimer on the play. A bit too much contact on Lesley. And the possession will go back to the Eagles.
Another thing to mention is that you know this Husson team is deep when one of your substitutions that's not even starting was named Rookie of the Year just 2 years ago. Deep lineup.
Depth is a big name in the game for head coach Dennis Mullins. The more depth he has on the sideline, the better for the Eagles. As Lambert sets that one away, corralled by Kalu. As the Eagles regain possession, Lambert looking for a woman there, batted out by Rudolph. We'll stay here with the Eagles. And here we are, just under 22 minutes played. Not very many shots on goal so far this year. It's a testament to how solid both these teams are defensively.
They're making all the right adjustments, all the right plays on the defensive side of the ball. As soon as a player gets open, you see two defenders start to attack them and freeze them up.
As the Eagles look to regain control, Harriman tried to get it, but that one blocked by Porter. Bunch with Null on her hip, gets that one tapped away. Porter tried to save it, and she does. What a great reaction play there from Porter to keep things going, with that one taken out by the Eagles. Here comes Harriman.
Heads up play by Harriman, too, to get up and start moving with that ball.
Porter with a great awareness to bounce it off a defender. As Aviola tries to beat Weinzheimer on the play. No dice there. And a huge collision right there. Weinzheimer and Aviola get tied up over in the right-hand side. Possession will go back to the Lynx. It just goes to show the physical prowess that both these teams possess. They have that mindset of just leaving it all out there and doing what it takes to win.
Yeah, both these teams are laying their bodies on the line. Rightfully so. This is one tough matchup. Two evenly strength teams.
As a fan of D3 soccer, this is a game. These are the kind of games that you hope for every single time. Just a defensive clinic, and those goals just feel so much more spectacular when they come out of absolutely nowhere.
Exactly.
As Weigler will corral the ball once again. You get Buddy Meyer trying to find Russell on the play. That one batted out. Possession goes back to the Eagles. That was good coverage there by both number 12 and number 16, Lesley and Rudolph for the Lynx to be the opportunity to break that play up. As Bunch tries to send that one back up. That one corralled in by Maya Spatafor, the freshman from Perth, Australia, making her presence known on the field. As Aviola, as a woman, that's speed. Right in the corner of the Eagles have a chance to break away. Here comes Harriman. Harriman regains control, finds Speed once again. Speed looking to set her up for a big-time pass. That one knocked up, and
she's in net.
That was a...
Wow.
Was that a goal?
They're saying...
I believe it was. Nope, it doesn't look like it was.
Yeah, they're saying no goal.
What an absolute heads-up play there from Madison Reed. Just was able to get a hand on it last second, and it took a little bit to figure out there, but it was no goal. But there's a reason why her save percentage is as high as it is. It's definitely got up a little bit after that as well. I mean, Madison Reed with a beautiful reaction play there.
Unreal save. I believe she saved it outside the line, and that's when she went inside. So I believe that initial save is what called it no goal.
Absolutely. I mean, you got to give credit to, that was Lesley on the goal right there, or on the goal attempt right there, trying to score on the play. But again, great reaction play by Reed. As Kalu tries to corral it from Zoe Curtis.
It was definitely one of those that Husson wishes they can have back. Great opportunity to net the first of the game and just could not have it.
It was great execution on the play, too. I mean, the pass was great. Lesley was at the right place. Put it right in. But the reaction play from Reed just coming in very clutch once again. So that one booted up by Russell. Reed trying to get under it again. Russell right there, 2 heads in a row. Russell trying to boot it out over Curtis. Curtis taps it. It'll go back to the Eagles. It looks like it's going to go back to the Lynx, excuse me. No, looks like it's going back to the Eagles, apparently. A little back and forth action here between our officials. As Harriman corrals this one. Back over to Russell. As Nault looks to beat Bunch to the race to the ball. She does. Just to beat that one up. Good play by Curtis. That one rocketed downfield by Russell. Lesley right there. 3 women on her hip. She looks to control that one. Has Lambert on her left. Lambert with a lot of room to operate. Spatafor gets back. Lambert tried to find a goal. Good play there by Weinsheimer to get that one back in.
Lambert thought Lesley was going to be a little bit closer. A little miscommunication on that play.
As Higgins tried to get that ball, just head that one up into the air. No dice on the play. And looks like it's going to be maintained by the Eagles here. Throwing for the Eagles, trying to find Aviola. Try to head that one in. Not much on that play. And here come the Lynx. You got a substitution here for the Lynx. Number 23, Kylie Chagnon, and number 13, Elise Kohler checking into the game for Ariana Bunch and Zoe Curtis. As the inbound from Porter. Batted back up by the Lynx. Rudolph crosses it to Spatafor. Spatafor looking for Livesey. Intercepted by Lambert. Lambert trying to get that around a couple women there. Gets it by Rudolph. Corralled by Russell. And here come the Eagles. Aviola on the fast break. Makes a woman miss. Makes another woman miss. Tries to get that one upfield. And here comes. That was Reed on the play once again. Coming to intercept it. Decided to play the safe card and break up the breakaway as soon as possible.
Coach Mullins wanted a foul on that one. Doesn't get it.
As Ariola corrals it once again. Booted out of bounds. She was looking for speed on the play. No dice there. And the Lynx regain possession once again. Porter seems to be the woman that the Lynx trust to throw it out there and set up her teammates. As Null looks to corral this one. Boots that one back out of bounds. And the Lynx will get it back. And here come the Lynx once again. As that one's booted up by Weigler. Got the ball back from Higgins. Higgins going at it over there with Abby Kalu on the play. That's been the matchup we've been seeing. Seems like Kalu, who had 6 goals of her own for the Lynx, has been matched up with Higgins, a very solid defender in her own right. A good matchup to watch out for as this game progresses.
Higgins has been doing an exceptional job defensively in this matchup.
As Aviola gets it by a woman. Missed another woman miss right there. Picked up by Lesley. Sets up Aviola once again.
Here we go.
Pursue it out in front of her. She's got a woman right in her grill. Broken up by Nesda. And a good play there from Nesda to stop the breakaway. Recovered by Speed. Over to Lesley.
We're seeing Aviola with a lot of breakaway opportunities, but that Lesley defense has done an amazing job negating those breakaway opportunities for this Husson team, not allowing any open chances towards the net.
That last play was broken up by Annika Nesda of the junior from Chico, California, having herself a very good game so far, breaking up what could have been a very good play for the Eagles. As that one's knocked away back down to Weigler. Corralled by the Eagles. Looking to control it is Reed, and she does. Finds Harriman. Harriman looking to break away with the ball here. Tripped up on the play. Looks like that was Abby Kalu on the play. Tripping up Reed on the breakaway attempt. And here come the Eagles once again. This will be Null kicking it away. For a woman here. Bounced off the head of Weinzimmer. Great play right there from Livesey to get it up. Here comes Kohler. Broken up by the Eagles. Kohler once again trying to corral it. Has 2 women on her hip trying to box out. There's Lambert. Logan on the play once again. Check it in now for the Eagles. A quick substitution is number 13, Devin St. Louis from Holden, Maine. The junior having herself a very good year as well. She's got 2 goals with over just under 440 minutes played in this season. As the Lynx will retain possession. Spatafor trying to find Shagden on that play. Good defense there from Russell to break it up. It will stay with the Lynx. Now, Xander, if you're the Eagles, what are some things you have to do just to kind of break into this game and find the goal?
Well, they've had quite a bit of breakaway opportunities. They haven't been able to capitalize it due to the exceptional defense of Lesley. I think keep having those breakaway opportunities, but then starting to settle it down a little bit. Try to find the open offensive player. Try to create a play that'll attack the middle. Set up the opportunity there to net that first goal.
As that was Riley speeding on the corner, trying to fleece it in off the left on the right-hand side. Just bounced off the side of the goal. We'll go back to the Lynx. And yeah, to your point, it is, with any team playing a team like Lesley, which is very, very much well known for their defense, it's very hard to get any sort of good-looking opportunities if you're any team. If any team can do it, it is the Eagles with a lot of offensive firepower on their team. Anything is possible with these two teams. It's the battle of tremendous offense versus tremendous defense, which just leads to a beautiful game being played here today, as the Eagles will regain possession here.
And in our case today, it's just tremendous defense versus tremendous defense.
Absolutely. Both these teams, very scrappy, very competitive, very much well known for their competitive fire, their mentality of just leaving it all out there, which makes it very, very, very fun to watch if you're a fan of soccer or sports in general. As Higgins once again keeping herself involved in this game, just trying to break up a play right there. No dice. The Lynx will take over with just under 10 minutes left to play here in this first half. This one corralled by Chagden. Booted back up the field by the defense. Porter trying to pursue it. Stays with the Lynx. Porter looking for a woman, intercepted by the Eagles. And looks like it was Kaylee once again, just a bit too much contact on the play. And then it'll go back to the Eagles. As Higgins boots that one downfield. Great heads-up play there by the Lynx. Booting up again, that is Dana showing off her defensive prowess right there. And the great box out there by Lesley to just box out Buddy Meyer and keep that play alive for her team. And here comes Katie Benson checking into the game at number 20, substituting for Riley Speed. Benson herself having a very good year as well. Just impacts the game in so many ways, just from being out there. Just over 510 minutes now on the season is Benson. As Lesley tries to corral the kick, that one taken away. And a bit of contact right there by the Lynx. That one's going to go, on the Eagles. That's going to go on Harriman. A bit too much contact in the back there trying to go for the ball. And the Lynx will reset. As that one booted away by Higgins once again. Keeping herself heavily involved in this defense. Corralled by Chagnon. Proceed to the middle. Here comes Bethany Slivka. As Harriman collides with Kalu on the play. Seems like Kalu is all over the place in this game. Seems like wherever the ball is going, Kalu is right there.
And that was Mackenzie Lambert with a clean tackle. No call there.
Those calls are always up in the air. I mean, of course, the play was clean by Lambert, and of course, sometimes you're wondering if those calls, with a play like those slide tackles, it's really tough to determine whether or not they are considered, enough to be a foul. But no dice on that play, as Lambert with a very clean hit. Here comes Kalu once again, trying to find Kohler, and she does. Kohler, one woman to beat. trying to get past Lindsey Reed. Reed with some exceptional defense there, keeps the ball from going anywhere. It'll be the Lynx side out.
We're seeing Husson with a lot of long cross passes that aren't working out to start this game. They need to make the simple adjustment of making those short and simple passes.
And those are the plays you really want to just focus on in a game like this when you're playing a defense like Lesley, who seems just to be all over the field at any given time.
Yeah, we saw the Husson men's team adjust to that. They started making those short and simple passes that ultimately worked out in their favor.
The men's team coming away with a 3-2 win over the Lesley men's soccer team earlier today. Let's see if the Lynx can get some revenge here or if the Eagles will complete the men's-women's sweep here today in the doubleheader. As Higgins gets that one, is corralling that ball right by Kalu once again. That one's sailing out of bounds. And a very long offensive possession here for the Lynx. Seems like they've had the ball on their side of the field, on the Eagles side of the field, for quite a bit of time now. Just got to give credit to the defense. As that one's going to sail out. It'll be picked up by Weigler. The Eagles will look to regain possession here. As Weigler will look to set things back up again for the Eagles. Booted away. The Eagles headed over by Aviola. Lesley trying to get some contact on the play right there. That one's going to stay once again with the Lynx. Trying to figure something out. Buddy Meyer, some good head action right there. Here comes Aviola. Aviola, one woman to beat. A good reaction play there from Nesda to break that play up. Weigler's going to pursue it out of the goal. Scoops it up just in time. Great reaction play there from Weigler to beat the cutting Chagnon on the play, which could have resulted in another goal for the Lynx. Is that one corralled by Devin St. Louis. Lambert, right hand side, looking for St. Louis once again. That one's going to sail out of bounds. The Lynx will regain control once again. Xander, we talked about the Eagles, but what's something that the Lynx have to focus on if they want to get some points on the board here in this first half?
It's all about controlling the possession. We saw it down on the Husson end. Lesley was controlling possession, making the simple reads, but Husson's defense was poking the ball away. So if Lesley can get back to making the simple options, the simple passes, not letting Husson's defense get too aggressive, they could make something happen. It's all about causing Husson to make some mistakes on the defensive end.
Lesley shoots around 22.4 shots per game throughout their season, so they definitely shoot a lot on the goal. Execution is key here against a team like the Eagles, who just like them has a very stellar defense. Got some fancy footwork down there with some ball juggling. As Higgins will scoop that one up. Put it back over to Weigler. Saved by the Lynx. As that one's going to sail out of bounds. Stay right here with the Eagles, or excuse me, the Lynx. Is that one over to Chagnon once again. Broken up by Aviola. Aviola looking for a woman upfield. Tries to find the cutting Lesley.
Great pass.
And Lesley was right there, but that was Reed once again getting right in the way of the goal. A big-time reaction play there from Reed.
Heads up play from Reed right there. Recognizing an open offensive player for Husson, able to escape the net and negate any damage.
Lesley had a prime opportunity too. Had Reed got there a little bit later, that could have been a goal for Lesley. As a bit of a collision there for the Lynx. This will be Isabella Dana kicking this one away. Over to Sasha Porter. Boots that one upfield. Trying to find Chagnon. Broken up by Nault. Nault looking to corral that one. That one's sailing out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Lynx. No, we're just over 2 minutes left to play here in this first half. Xander, what if the Eagles done so far just to make it so difficult for the Lynx to score?
They're doing exactly what they're doing exactly what Lesley is doing defensively. They're sending 2 defenders attacking the one fielder, the one striker that has possession of the ball. That's impressed me the most so far, and they're not letting Leslie's footwork get the best of them. They're poking the ball free, sending it back to midfield, and stopping any momentum that Lesley has.
Checking into the game, a quick substitution. We had number 12, Olivia Charles, the sophomore from Barboursville, checking in for Natalie Aviola. As the first half is slowly ticking by here. Charles getting involved very quickly here. Has a woman downfield. That's Benson. Benson looking for a woman here. Finds Russell. Russell, a goal attempt right there. Another breakup by Reed once again. Reed really having herself a game here in that goaler's box.
I would have liked to see one more pass there from Husson instead of immediately trying to shoot and score a goal.
The Eagles team is go, go, go. And of course, what they want to do is just get some points on the board as the clock is ticking right now. As is Lesley. As Dana will kick this one away. As Buddy Meyer with a big boot. Trying to find a woman right there. That was St. Louis. That one booted away by Dana once again. She's got Kalu on the sideline. Trying to set it up for Kohler. That one broke it up by Null on the play. Good reaction play there from Null to keep the cutting woman to the goal. So 10 seconds left. One more opportunity for these teams left to score. That one broken up. That one broken up on the play by Lesley. And it looks like that was number 6, Anika Nesda, taking a hit there by Lesley. Looks like they had a little bit of shin contact there.
And she is mad that she is injured. She's on the ground and slamming her fist on the field.
This goes to show the competitive spirit that Nesda has in the game. A very fiery competitor who leaves it all out there whenever she plays. A little shaken up on the play there. Looks like she's under her power. Gets up limping a little bit, but she seems to be okay. And she waves off the substitution as well. She's just, nope, I'm staying in. I'm good.
She is a competitor.
This will be Dana. One more opportunity to score here. And that's going to do it for the first half. No scores yet in this game. This goes to show, this is the testament of these two teams and their stellar defensive play. We're going to see what the second half has in store for us. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Back in action here for the second half of at Boucher Field as we are still tied at 0. Both these teams showing off their defensive prowess in this game. Xander, what do these two teams need to do to get on the board here?
I think they need to stay aggressive offensively. Both these teams have had the breakaway opportunities. However, both of these teams' defenses are swarming in on whoever has possession of the ball. It's all about making the right play at the right time. Making that one extra pass could be just enough to net that first goal for either team.
Little things like that can change the momentum of any game. As the Eagles looking to take control here on their side of the ball. Livesey with control for the Lynx. Getting back in action here, trying to cut it across field. There is Higgins there to corral it with Reed over to no on the play. No dice there. It's going to be a penalty on the play. Excuse me, no penalty on the play. It's going to be turned around and going to go right back to the Lynx.
Offsides call there.
Both teams still very, as we can see, the defense has not changed at all for the Eagles. Still very aggressive. As low game possession back once again, the defensive intensity was prominent for both teams in that first half. As everywhere a single person went, it would seem like there was either 2 or 3 women there to backtrack them and keep that ball from going anywhere. As this ball is corralled by the Eagles. It's going to be Speed on the corner trying to get past Porter. Porter, a very scrappy competitor, a very solid defender in her own right. Boots that one away from Speed. Be Husson's ball side out. There's Reed once again. Got in there with a teammate. Aviola going to gain control. Try to boot that one towards the goal. A little too far right. Possession back to the Lynx. Notice that was the attempt by Aviola there, the one that sailed out of bounds just now. Seemed like that was one of the first opportunities the Eagles had where they had seemingly a pretty open shot for the most part. Just goes to show how intense this defense has been for the Lynx and how shots like that are very few and far between.
Yeah, they finally got their first shot in a while. And we're talking a while, like near the start of the game. That's how stingy this Lesley defense has been. So Husson finally able to get a shot. However, it was a little rushed just outside of the net.
A big defensive play there by Lindsay Reed to break up that play by Livesey as Porter comes out of nowhere, intercepts that pass, tries to work her way around a defender right there. That's Higgins. That one, what a save right there. Under the play, looks like that was, I believe that was Lambert on the play, coming in with the headbutt to save the goal. Very good reaction play from Lambert. Possession will stay here for the Lynx. Lambert and Spatafor getting into it over there. Knocking it off each other. Going to go back to the Eagles. As Buddy Meyer looks to corral this one. All right, live C now. Trying to find Kohler. Broken up by the Eagles. Here's Lesley. Trying to cut that across field too. Looks like that was to no on the play. Excuse me, Riley Speed on the play. And that's there. And here's Livesey trekking her way down the field. Broken up by Nolt. Taken up by Nesda. Fighting with Aviola for that ball right there. That one up in the air, bumped up by Speed. Going over there, bumped up a couple times in a row by the Eagles. Nesda right there once again. That broken up. Lesley trying to beat 2 women downfield. Has a chance to get there. Booted away last second by Reed. And that was going to sail out of bounds and will stay right here with the Eagles. Another good reaction play there from Reed to halt the momentum of Lesley to stop the goal right there.
Exactly. Smart play by Reed right there. If she stayed in net, Lesley would have had an open opportunity to set up what would be the go-ahead goal.
That makes it now 4 saves for Reed in this game. Has had herself a very busy time in the goal. And it just, again, goes to show the defensive intensity of the Lynx as the Eagles have not had too many shots on goal in this game. Last game for the Eagles, they came away with Looks like a loss to Colby. It was an 0-6 loss. They're going to try to get back into the win column here as Aviola gets the ball. Woman to beat. Tries to find Harriman. Harriman getting hounded by the defense. Good block right there from Nesda on the play. And the Eagles looking to crowd once again. Here comes Kalu. Got bumped there by a woman on the play. That'll be on Lindsay Reed on the play. Just a little bit too much contact on that possession. Lynx will regain control. As Kalu looks to set things up. Porter back to Kalu. Very active has Kalu been in this game. Sails back to Porter. Speed and Harriman right there. And that one booted away by Nault. Has Lesley all alone up the field. Spatafor just chasing right after on the field. Getting right into the corner there. Lesley regains control. Tries to set things back up. Lesley looking to do it herself. Has one to beat. And great defense there from Spatafor. Trying to break up the play. And looks like the Lynx will regain possession once again. Spatafor, synonymous with speed, she is a very, very, very speedy player. Was able just to impact that last shot by Lesley and keep her team keep the Eagles scoreless here in this second half.
Both of these teams doing a tremendous job protecting the zone. Not forcing anything in the middle, taking away those middle opportunities, forcing everything to the sides of the field. And the chances of scoring from the side are very slim. So credit to both defenses today.
Absolutely. Both these defenses just showcasing their prowess on that side of the ball, showing a lot of grit and toughness. As Kalu tries to send that one up to Kohler. That one broken up by the Eagles. Corralled by Speed. Porter once again getting rid of it. Over to Kalu once again. And looks like that is Speed still staying very active on the defensive end. She seems like she's been everywhere so far in this first half. Wherever the ball goes, she just likes to follow. Like a sixth sense for the ball. As Higgins throws that one down the field looking for Harriman. And the good defense there once again from Anika Nesda, the junior from Chico, California, showcasing her defensive skill. Reed will kick off. Right over to Isabella Dana. Back over to Elise Kohler. Broken up by Higgins. As Russell tries to get a play going. Lesley with a wide open opportunity. And Reed once again right there to dive on the ball and make a heads-up play.
She's been doing that all game. So smart.
Third time in a row, Lesley looks like she's had a wide open opportunity to get that goal. And Reed just comes right out of nowhere and just stops the play from happening. Just goes to show why her save percentage of 83% is so high throughout her campaign here at Lesley.
Exactly. She just knows when to attack the ball. Leave her space and attack that ball. She does it flawlessly.
Just what the doctor ordered if you are the Lynx. As that one was trying to find, looks like a woman was trying to find Speed on the play right there. Could not get to it in time. And the Lynx will corral it right back. Reed once again looking to kick it away now. Her 4 saves today put her at 30 for the season. Headbutted by Speed right into the feet of Porter. Corralled by Kohler with Speed on her hip. Again, that's null on the play. Kohler once again trying to corral it. Lindsay Reed right there to battle it out, and that's going to be possession for the Eagles. It looks like it won't be. Looks like Lindsay Reed was really just trying to get that possession back for the Eagles. Good effort there, but no dice on the play. The pass in by the Eagles going to be kicked away from Nault to Weigler, who punts that one all the way up. As Aviola looks to corral this one. Prances with the ball downfield. That's the on her left. Speed looking to go for it. Chases right out of bounds, and it goes back to the Eagles. Excuse me, to the Lynx. Both these teams, their defensive pressure has not let up at all since that first half. You'd think a little bit of a break. You think a little bit of a break might have just opened up some new holes in both these teams' defenses, but not at all. They are still staying stone cold and sharp, very, very sharp on the defensive side of the ball. As this one controlled by Knott. With Buddy Meyer sending it upfield. That one poked away by Spatafor. She'll look to chase it down.
Showing the speed there. It was like a lightning bolt to that soccer ball.
Spatafor tapping into the speed force on that one. And this one's going to be handled by the Eagles. So Kayla was right there trying to get to it. Here's Porter. Looking to push it up the field. A great play there from Nault to just get that one away. Trying to be corralled by the Lynx. Spatafor calls off a teammate, tries to do it herself. Looking for Lesley, does it once again. Lesley trying to get the ball back from Weinzimmer. Just to boot that one up right into the feet of Reed, who gets it back to Spatafor. With Russell bringing that play up right there. Weinzimmer tries to find a woman. No good on that one. Reed with the effort. Ground that ball once again. Livesey trying to find a woman. She does, and the Lynx will regain possession right here. Set up their offense again as two players collide right there. That is Reed and Livesey on the play. Both going down as the Lynx take control once again. This is Dano finding Porter. Speed stepping up. There was Kalu once again. As Reed with a nice defensive play. That one booted up by Speed. As Porter and Aviola collide there. Porter with a beautiful setup play. Broken up by Null once again, showcasing her defensive presence. Ball's free for a little bit. Stays up. Popped up by the defense. Reed with the headbutt. The Lynx will reset. And there's a golden opportunity here for the Lynx, and they score! Abby Kalu with a beautiful pass on the field. And with 33 minutes left to go in this second half, the Lynx strike gold first.
There's the breakthrough. Lesley able to make this a 1-0 game.
A very, very timely goal for the Lynx. As Abby Kalu gets on the board. I believe that was number 13, Elise Kohler on the pass right there for assisting Kalu on the play. A very timely shot for the Lynx. Just what the doctor ordered to get themselves in front.
Weigler tried to pull a Reed, try to attack the ball, leave her zone. Unlike Reed, however, it was costly. 1-0 Lesley.
As Casey Nolt tracks that one down. Gonna go. Looks like it's a bit of confusion on where the ball was going to go. And looks like the official says it's gonna stay here with the Lynx. So we have a corner kick opportunity here. Again, a very prime position if you are the Lynx to score once again, to capitalize on a mistake like that. Just follow up one goal with another. Kick is up. That one butted up by Livesey. Oh, good on that corner kick there. Lynx trying to retain possession. Spatafor looking to corral this ball. You got Lesley right in her grill. Backdoors it to Dana. Upfield. Oh, good. Reed right there to tap it away. Going to stay with the Lynx. As after a goal like that, if you're the Eagles, how do you respond after the goal that just really, it opens up the game a little bit, and it makes the pressure just a little bit more mounting as it progresses?
Yeah, it really does create a lot of pressure on this Eagles lineup. I think what they got to do is sort of assert themselves back into this game by being even more aggressive in the defensive zone, even more aggressive on breakaway opportunities.
Trying to find those opportunities is tough with the defense that has been the Lynx. It's been holding up very well as this game has progressed. And the Eagles get it back there off the mistake from the Lynx.
There's no time to hit the panic button. It's still a one-score game. Yes, Lesley has the momentum right now, but Husson can easily take back that momentum with a play like that of their own.
Yeah, it's still a little over 30 minutes left to go. There is still plenty of time in this ball game for anything to happen. Gives the Eagles plenty of opportunity to score. As Nesbitt tries to get that one away. Russell finds Harriman. Up the field. Looking for Aviola. That one corralled by the Lynx once again. As Kalu looks to get it past the defense once again. This one going to be tracked down as Casey Null licks it. Casey Null gets that one tapped away by Weiler. And Kalu once again looking for some sort of opportunity, broken up by Null. That one taken back by the Eagles. Here comes Camelius with a sends it up the field. Controlled by Harriman. Looking for a woman downfield. Lesley's right there. And looks like Reed once again will get in the way of any sort of momentum here for the Eagles.
I'll tell you what, that Lesley defense is like a swarm of hornets. They are constantly on that ball, not leaving it out of their sight.
Yeah, I mean, it's for the Eagles, it's got to be really frustrating when you have those opportunities to score, and then it just seems like the Lynx out of nowhere just take away an opportunity with just, as you said, just swarming the ball at any given moment and just making it so difficult to get those opportunities there. As Porter will toss it up for the Lynx. That one into the air by the Eagles. Speed sends that one all the way downfield. Reed's going to corral that one once it comes up. Should put that one away, scoop it right up. Sends that one towards Spatafor on the right-hand side, or left-hand side. That one's going to sail out of bounds. Possession goes back to the Eagles. Now, Xander, what are some things that the Eagles could try and maybe execute to just try to find some sort of crack in this impeccable Lynx defense?
It's all about making that one extra pass. There's been multiple opportunities where they'd go to shoot when in reality they should have passed it to the open player right there.
As a kill opportunity is right there. That was Speed trying to corral it towards the goal. She had Aviola right in the middle of the field as Aviola corrects it once again. Higgins lets that one fly down the field. It's a bit too much mustard on that kick. Lesley trying to track it down. No dice there. Possession goes back to the Lynx. Reed just having herself a very busy game in the goal today. Seems like whatever has gone her way, she has just been able just to be there at the snap of the fingers. And just has been able just to fortify this iron wall of defense that has been Lesley.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why she was named NAC first team last season. She is an incredible goalkeeper, and she's proving that today.
As the ball bounces over to Lesley, Spatafor breaks that one up. That one bonked off the face of a player right there by Isabella Dana.
Isabella Dana named NAC Defensive Player of the Year last season, helping fortify that back front in front of the goalkeeper to solidify that defense.
I believe that was I believe it was Lambert on the play that went down off that shot off from Dana. Under her own power. Good to see her walking off the field. Maybe a little shaken up on the play, but definitely not somebody you want out of the game, especially when you're down a goal. You know, when you're down in the goal, second half of the game, clock's still Clock rolling a little bit. This is a player in Lambert who's had herself a very good year. Shoots around 40% around the goal. Definitely somebody you want on the field at all times when you're in a game like this. Katie Benson will replace Lambert on the field.
Lambert looks to be okay. Smiling on the sidelines as she's heading towards the bench.
Yeah, plays like that can shake up even the toughest players in soccer. And definitely seeing that. You can definitely feel impacts like that even from up here in the booth. As we said, it's very good to see that Lambert's okay. She's under her own power. And we'll see if the Eagles here can try to find some sort of momentum to keep this game alive for them. All right, this will be Rachel Weinzimmer trying to corral it for the Lynx. Taken away by Russell. A fight for it between Russell and Lacey Cruz, who checked in for the first time this game. As Kohler once again trying to fight it away. Here's Aviola trying to make something happen, trying to find a cutting Harriman. And Harriman, again, Maddie Reed with a big-time play. Like they were trying to send it across field as she was distracted. No dice there. Could not get the ball to go in their favor.
Another missed opportunity there for Husson. Had multiple players surrounding the net, and the pass was just above the head.
So number 12, Olivia Charles, coming back into the game now for Addie Lesley. Lesley had herself a very good start in her playing time here today. Seen all around the field, making a lot of good things happen. That one booted away by Weinzimmer. Corralled by Lindsay Reed. Over to Benson on the corner. It's Russell Corral once again. Here's Nault. Keeping it over there to Megan Buddymeyer. Cut across the goal. Here's Benson once again with Muriel Wardell, who just checked into the game on her back. That one kicked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Eagles. Corralled by Charles. Bounced off the head of Weinzimmer. And just nearly, once again, a goal from the Eagles. Reed there again, just right place, right time. And it looked like Speed was just about to come in there and maybe headbutt that one in. But Reed, once again, a very big-time play.
Reed is in her bag today. She is playing lights out. It's been incredible to witness.
That's got to feel really good if you are the Lynx and you see that your goalie who you rely on so much to just hold down the fort in the goal is just really playing on all cylinders today and just really on her A game in every single capacity, being able to save those balls with great reaction plays as everything goes. As Weigler with a big-time save in the goal. Wow, what a great play there from Weigler to break that one up.
I believe it hit the post, the top of the post.
As the Lynx will corral it once again. That one going right over to Weigler.
Back to what you were saying from Reed, though. Like you said, she is playing lights out in net. Now it's all about whether her offense can back that performance up or not. So far, they've only scored once. If you're Reed, you want to have a little bit more breathing room.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in a game like this, where especially with the offensive firepower that the Eagles have, anything can happen with so much time left, and you really don't want to leave any room for a comeback if you are the Lynx. And one more goal scored for the Lynx will leave a lot of pressure off of Reed to do any more extra labor in this game.
Exactly, and Lesley knows that Husson has a lot of firepower to match that goal.
As the Eagles will retain possession once again right here. That one booted up all the way at field. Charles tries to track it down. Had two defenders on her hip. Reed once again right there. He'll punt this one away. Looking for a woman out there. She finds Kohler. And Charles tries to chase it down. There's Weinzimmer once again, moving it upfield. That one broken up by Buddy Meyer, just right there. Once again, Harriman looks to scoop it up. Weinzimmer once again. Right off the bounce right there. There is Null once again. Broken up by Nesda. And Lynx will regain possession. Here's Kohler trying to find a woman downfield. That's Wardell. Wagler with a very risky play to come out of the goal, but it pays off in the end as Null gets right there just in time. As spotted for it. Broken up by Aviola. Trying to be corralled there by the Lynx, and the Eagles will retain possession. What a sequence we just saw right there, Xander.
Yeah, risky move by Weigler to come out of the net like that. Very lucky it paid off.
You got to be very fortunate that your defense was there to hold it down. As we get another substitution, number 25, Bethany Slivka coming in for number 13, Elise Kohler for the Lynx. As we will look to kick this one away. Reed sends that one in the left-hand side. Non picked up and corralled by the Eagles. Charles looks to make a play happen here. Broken up by the Lynx. As this sends that one upfield. Over to Wardell. Trying to direct traffic here. Finds a woman. Null's got a woman right in front of her. Finds a woman right there. Moves that one upfield. Here comes Charles once again. Slivka back over to Weinzimmer. Over to Spottifor. Broken up by Benson. And we'll stay right here with the Lynx. As Russell will corral that one. Going over to Harriman. Aviola, a little bit of room to operate here. Had one to beat. A little bit too much on that pass. As Higgins right there to headbutt that play. Lets that one roll out of bounds. And the Eagles will retain possession. And Harriman tries to find a woman there. Benson looking to move it up. Picked up by Charles. Charles looking to send the laser down towards the goal. Rebounded off of a Lynx player. Back to the Eagles. Aviola looked to control that one. Kalu was just right there. A little bit too much contact by Aviola. But she and Kalu collided. And possession goes back to the Lynx. As this will be Dana once again, as Andrew mentioned, a North Atlantic Conference Defensive Player of the Year, first team. She is a very, very solid defender for this Lynx squad. A key piece to their success. As that one gets tossed out of bounds by the Lynx. It's going to be tossed out of bounds by the Eagles, and we'll stay with the Lynx. Now checking into the game for the Lynx is Ariana Bunch. Their leading scorer for goals, who has not seen a lot of action since near the end of the first half there. Now coming in at a time where I believe head coach Paul Vasconcelos just really wants to utilize her offensive capabilities here with the clock winding down. Here's Porter to inbound. Knocked away by Higgins. Going to stay right in the same spot. Porter will try once again. Trying to find a woman. That's Cortez. Over to Kalu. Trying to make a play here. Ooh. And a big collision right there between two women on the play.
Got clotheslined near the goal.
That was head-to-head contact right there for both players.
Obviously, first thing you're wondering is concussion. That looked very dangerous.
Couldn't get a number on the play right there. Looked like that was like number 23 for the Lynx. That was Kylie Chagnon getting the brunt of that impact there.
She's pointing towards her shoulder. Looks to be okay.
Yeah, big collision like that. It's really, really easy to get hurt on that play, but, you know, Kylie Chagnon is as tough as they come. A very durable player. And couldn't quite get a number on who got collided with on the Eagles side of things. Looks like it appeared to be Katie Benson over there. Seemed a little shaken up, but not nearly as maybe shaken up on that play. As we're waiting a call right now from the official.
We are seeing a very disappointed Husson Eagles team right now.
Yeah, you can.
The sideline and the players on the field are arguing about this call.
Coach Mullins does not seem to be a fan of the call of the official here.
I believe they're saying penalty kick.
Looks to be that way. So the official was talking to the Husson sideline just to elaborate on why the call was. And looks like the kick will be delivered by the junior Zoe Kurtaz on the play.
This could ultimately be the biggest kick of the game right here.
As we wait the official's whistle. Liger and Kurtaz getting a little hyped up for the play, just trying to get some energy going here. And the kick by Kurtaz is good. Fleeces through the left side of the net and puts the Lynx up by 2.
That final move near the end fooled Weigler. Kurtaz able to sneak that in the corner for goal number 2 for this Lesley Lynx team.
Definitely a very big-time goal in a timely fashion for the Lynx. Just what you needed, as we discussed earlier. Just take some of the pressure off of Madison Reed to make some of those big-time plays. But still, 18 minutes left. Still quite a bit of time left for the Eagles to make some magic happen. We've seen it happen before. As Speed tried to find Aviola on the play. That one broken up by Kalu. Kalu working it upfield, broken up by Aviola. Kurtaz back over to a teammate. Here comes Slivka. Finds Spatafor in the trailing down the sideline. Looking for him, and that's his bunch kicked up by Null on the play. Charles could not corral it there. That one knocked it out of bounds by Weinzheimer. It's going to stay right here with the Eagles. Charles gets by a woman here. Has some woman open on the field. Good play there from Sasha Porter. Bringing it up on the field right there. They'll stay here with the Lynx. That was Devin St. Louis who was trying to get that play. Reed once again, right place, right time. As Lindsey Russell bats that one over to Slivka. Right hand side. And that's Buddy Meyer and a bunch. Looking for right there. Corralled by Weigler. Taken back by Spatafor. A lot of back and forth action here as the kick was up by Chagnon. And it's going to go back to the Eagles here on possession. Now, Xander, if you're the Eagles now, you're down 2-0, less than 20 minutes left to play. What's the game plan got to be from here on out to get on the board?
First things foremost, got to stop making these mistakes. They're passing it into double coverage, something you cannot absolutely do. And it's costing them. Just got to be aware of your surroundings. Find the open teammate. Don't pass it to someone who's got 2 defenders on them. That's never going to work.
As this one's going to be corralled by the Eagles once again. Charles couldn't quite get her foot around that one. As Higgins tried to put that back upfield. That one controlled by Benson. Looking for some opportunity here. Just punts that one down over the head of St. Louis.
I also want to see Husson play with a little bit more urgency. You're down 2. There's under 16 minutes left to play, and the opposing goalkeeper is having one of the best games of her career right now. Play with some urgency, play smart and physical. Could see some magic happen for these Eagles.
Absolutely. As Russell takes a rest and Kate Harriman checks back into the game. Now here come the Lynx once again. Spatafor using that speed to wear the ball at the sideline. As Chagnon gets that ball back once again. Null chasing it down. And punted away by Weigler. That one sails out of bounds. Goes back to the Lynx. Now to your point, Xander, it seems like the Eagles do need to play with a bit more urgency with the clock ticking down like this. Definitely still anybody's game with how much time is left. We definitely want to see a bit more energy coming out of the team when you're down this late. As that was Reed on the play, trying to get that one corralled over there. That one scooped up by Weigler. The Eagles will reset. She's looking for speed. A woman, looks like she got blocked by Nesdo on the play. That one trying to be corralled by St. Louis. Porter with a great defensive effort there. That one taken up by Speed with the toss in. Dana with a big defensive play right there. Teams go back and forth. Kalu trying to work that ball up the field. Broken up by Higgins once again. Excuse me, Buddymeyer once again. As that one rolls out of bounds. Will be tossed in by Porter once again. As we said, it seems like Lesley really likes to have her toss the ball in. As Reed busts that one out. And Lynx will reset. As Higgins bounces that one up. Slivka tries to find Bunch. No good there. Spatafor corrals it for her team. Turns on the Jets. Tries to make a move upfield. Broken up by Buddymeyer. Harriman finding a woman. That's Charles. Charles with one to beat. Beats it up. Charles looking to just get downfield as fast as she can to get that ball back. And it's knocked out of bounds. Powerful kick right there from Reed. That one taken by Charles once again. Tries battling Spatafor, a very, very tricky defender to get by with her speed. Spatafor, as we talked about, like a bolt of lightning, as Xander said, just very, very quickly, just can get to any spot she wants to so fast. That one's broken up by Chagnon once again. Pursuing the ball is Buddymeyer and Hunch. As that one sailed over the goal by Kalu. Looked like it was Nault trying to get to it again, but no dice on the play.
Husson incredibly lucky there. That third goal might have been the dagger.
As we will reset right here. The Eagles. That one butted up into the air by Nesdo once again. Having herself a very good game defensively. Seems to be just all over the court, or over the field, excuse me. Just really putting herself in positions to succeed on defense. China working it up. Buddymeyer with the breakup. As that one keeps going up. That one punted up by Nesda. Looks like Weigler will try to regain control here for her team. Just over 11.5 minutes left to play here in the second and final half of action. As Aviola tried to work things down over to Charles. Couldn't corral that one. We'll roll out of bounds and go back to the Lynx. As Bunch tries to work that around some defenders. That one with Kalu in pursuit. And Nolt just tips it away to Weigler, who finds Higgins on the right-hand side. Tries to boot that one upfield. Nesda with a great reaction play once again. Speed with the headbutt. Kalu trying to battle with Aviola into the feet of Higgins once again. Higgins boots that one upfield. Broken up by Dana. Higgins right there once again. And Benson had the sun in her eyes on that one. Couldn't quite see the play. So now booted away by an Eagles player. Looks like that was Buddy Meyer on the far side of the field. Now Reed kicking it away. Buddy Meyer taps that one up. As Charles tried to get to that ball once again. He'll stay here with the Eagles. And we've got a substitution on the play once again. We've got Laura Martell checking into the game, the junior from Westport, Massachusetts. Checking in for Lindsay Reed. Reed with some good quality minutes on the field today, having herself a very balanced game of good defense and overall skillful plays. As Bonds tries to corral that kick. That one taken away by Higgins. Looking a little bit. Corral that one is the Lynx once again. As Buddy Meyer taps it away. Slivka keeps it moving. And Null just taps it back to Weigler. And the Eagles will reset once again.
There's been a lot of sloppy passes from Husson anytime they get close to the defensive zone. However,
as that one moving forward, that's St. Louis. And that one's good to go. Devin St. Louis finally breaking the ice for the Eagles. The extra effort on the play. A lot of momentum just chugging down the field. And eventually gets the Eagles on the board with just under 10 minutes left to play.
There you go. Take back some of that momentum. She's there celebrating, saying, one more. One more. If I'm Husson, I'm thinking two more. I don't want to escape with a tie. I want the win.
Never want to settle for anything but a win as competitive as these players are. Of course, the goal by St. Louis couldn't have come at a better time. That gives her 3 on the year and just the most timely play for the Eagles. You know, just over 9 minutes left to play. It's just what you need to get back on track. As this one's corralled by Benson off the Slivka mistake. Taken away by Rudolph. Trying to find Bunch and Buddy Meyer right there. Right there defensively. Kicks it over to Weigler. Punts that one all the way downfield. Trying to find a woman. Sails out of bounds. Stays with the Lynx. Looking for Benson on that play. As Bunch will trying to corral the kick from Spatafor. Spatafor blocked by Harriman. Sails out once again. We'll stay with the Lynx. Spatafor will be tossing it in now. The overhead pass to Rudolph. A little too much there. Buddy Meyer, a beautiful kick up the field. St. Louis once again. Great play there from Dana to break it up. Slivka get over to Chagnon on the left-hand side. As Null breaks up the play. Harriman looking to go downfield. Makes the woman miss. Has Aviola. Aviola with a lot of room to work. Looking for some offense. Charles. Charles looks to get it. Charles looks to corral that one before it goes out of bounds.
Didn't have enough speed on that pass.
Just a little bit too far there for Charles. Cannot get to it in time. And the Lynx will retain possession. That was a very beautiful pass from Aviola. Maybe a bit too much mustard there. Charles could not corral it in time. And the Lynx will retain possession here. Charles gets that one from a teammate. Lost through a defender. Harriman lets that go. Trying to set up St. Louis again. And Reed once again right there to stop the goal from going in again. Lindsay Reed just having herself yet another phenomenal game for her squad. Outside of that one goal she let up, she has been on fire in this game, just making sure that the Eagles have had no success in the goal. As Chagnon regains possession of the ball. That one booted away by Buddy Meyer. Note comes out to tap that one back. Nesda tries to get past Aviola. That one booted up by Higgins. There's speed on the left-hand side. Dana right on her grill. Passed up by Speed.
Oh.
And it could have been a very good opportunity there for the Eagles.
If there was just a Eagles player right there, we would have had a tie game.
And a bit of a collision there from the Eagles. Another opportunity there to score. Just a bit too short. As that one's booted away by Null. Null looks to take control. Corralled by Benson. Looking for woman here. There's two in her grill. Taken away by Rudolph. Martell, the intended target. As Higgins takes it away from Bunch, and the Eagles again with another chance to possibly put some points on the board. Nesda corrals the kick. Buddy Meyer, the good head tap there. Letting that one roll. Tried to save it from going out of bounds. A little bit too late on that play. Just under 6 left to play here in this second half. Lesley leads the Eagles by 1. Still plenty of time to mount a comeback if you're the Eagles.
And we're seeing them play with more fight, too. They're getting offensive opportunities. Just has not gone their way past couple minutes.
Yeah, that goal by Devin St. Louis definitely
sparked some energy.
Absolutely. Just plugged in a huge spark of adrenaline and energy for this team as Lewis has an opportunity once again. Porter right there with her. Trying to get there right with her. St. Louis once again. Base woman miss.
Move.
Lets her go.
Oh.
And Reed once again, the heads up play to get right in the middle of that goal. Man, what can you say about Madison Reed in this game and what she has done for this Lynx team? She has been everywhere.
That was insane.
That was the prime opportunity for Lewis to tie it up once again. She made her defender miss, but Reed, again, right place, right time on that play.
Here we go again, another offensive outbreak.
As Benson looked to find a woman. That one broken up by Dana. Again, Dana really, outside of Reed, Dana has really just been showcasing her defensive prowess. Just always there to break up those big-time plays. As Addie Lesley checks in once again for the Eagles, subbing in for Riley Speed. And number 2, Lacey Cruz checks in for Ariana Bunch for the Lynx. Cruz seeing her first minutes of this game. As the Lynx looking to move this one up, trying to find Cruz on the play. Man, looks like a little bit of confusion on the call right there. Nonetheless, we will resume play. As Charles and Spatafor looking to crawl that one. There's Slivka. Right over to Budemeyer, who taps that one up. Charles right there, but Spatafor right on her back. Harriman looking to corral that one. Bounces that one right back out. As that one tipped over to Madison Higgins with, looked like she had St. Louis on the sideline. Toss in by the Eagles. Trying to find Lazzy on the play just a bit too far, and Reed once again right there to break it up. Aviola right there to break it up off the leg of Nesda. Butted up by Chagnon with Aviola right there. Bunnymeyer sends that one back. Slivka right there trying to corral it from Harriman. Bunnymeyer boots that one up, trying to find Lasley. The head attempt no good there. Porter boots that one up. And this guy right right into the grill of Benson. Benson right there ready to toss that one in. As Charles looks to get by Spatafor. Good reaction play there from Dana once again to break that one up.
Under 2 minutes and 40 seconds now in a one-score game.
Looks like we have a corner kick opportunity here for the Eagles. If this is your moment to get a goal right here, this is the best shot you've got right now. As Charles sends the kick up, broken up by, it looks like that was number 5, Weinzimmer once again, just getting involved in the play. As St. Louis tries to corral it around the defense. Finds Harriman. Harriman looking for a woman there. Booted up by Weinzimmer. There's Nesda. Butted up by Casey Nolt. Weidemar trying to take control of that ball with Cruz on her hip. And that one sails out of bounds. And possession will go back to the Lynx. Just under 2 minutes left, Xander. What do you do if you're the Eagles?
Gotta make something happen. Absolutely have to make something happen. It is time for a splash play.
You got to take risks if you're the Eagles here.
Exactly, take risks.
Got to look for any sort of opportunity you can. Just not too much time left. The clock is ticking. Still plenty of time to make something happen. Looks like there's a potential delay of game call right there on Shagnon. That stops the clock, keeps us at just under a minute and a half left to play in this contest. Results in a yellow card for Chagnon.
Beer Husson, you want to make Lesley break out of their defensive scheme. Force them to leave something open in the middle.
As Cruz tries to sneak that one past Buddy Meyer. That one's sailing out of bounds into the hands of Nolt. Chagnon right there once again to break that play up. And inbounded once again by the Eagles. The defense of Lesley not letting up again. 1 minute left to play here in the second half. Here comes Higgins. Woman right on her hip. Trying to make something happen. Porter kicks it away. There comes Null once again with those big time kicks, just keeping on her side of the field. And looks like it'll be possession back to the Lynx. Just under 40 seconds left to play. The Eagles need a big time play here to make something happen. Finds woman downfield. Porter gets that one away. That's Harriman. And it looks like there might be there's a yellow card assessed to number 25. That is Bethany Slivka for the Eagles.
Oh,
this is a very
4.8 seconds.
A
free kick.
A very big opportunity here for the Eagles. This play could potentially make or break the game right here. As Null sends that one upfield. Trying to get that one in and just over the crossbar was Buddy Meyer.
That close. That close to a tie game.
It was a very big opportunity there. Buddy Meyer was just nearly inches away from getting that one in. And that's going to do it here at Boucher Field. The Lynx come in, and with their incredible defense, they halt any potential chance for a comeback for the Eagles, coming away with a 2-1 victory here at Boucher Field. For the Eagles, Devin St. Louis scored the only goal in this contest today. As for the Bobcats, they scored one for Zoe Kertaz and one for Abby Kalu. And we said it once, we said that 1,000 times, Ender. The Lynx can really chalk this one up to their incredible defense today.
Oh, yeah. I mean, team MVP, Madison Reed. What a game. What a game. She was lights out. Only allowed the one goal. She shut out this amazing Husson offense until the final 10 minutes of the game. That's exceptional. So, whole team should be patting everyone on the back. This was a team win.
Absolutely, and we cannot we couldn't give any more credit if we wanted to the Eagles. They put up a heck of a fight in this game, being down that one goal and battling back. The goal by St. Louis definitely gave them a lot more momentum and a lot more energy. But the saying goes is that they didn't lose, they just ran out of time. Sometimes that just happens in the game. And that's going to do it for us here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Thank you for watching today. Special thanks to our statistician and PA announcer, Zach Mills, for all his hard work. And for Xander Cook, I'm Sam Miller. Thank you for watching the Husson Eagles Sports Network.